Okay, so here, listen up. So calculating the effect of free surface. So this is another method, no? Okay, so calculating the effect of free surface in a rectangular shaped tank. So the formula is, okay, we are going to use, instead of the G to G sub 1, we are going to use G to G sub V. Bakit V? Meaning vertical, no? So G to G sub V is equal to the length of the tank multiplied by the breadth cube and divided by 12 times the volume of displacement. So mayroon naman siya ditong legend, which is V is the volume of displacement, B is the breadth of the tank, and L is the length of the tank. So here, the G to G sub V is the virtual rise of the center of gravity. Or we can call this as your free surface correction also. Free surface correction. Okay, so this formula is multiplied by the density of the liquid in the tank and the density of the water where it floats or the vessel floats, no? So yan ang formula, but since the displacement equals volume times volume of displacement times density, or W equals V times density, so this is the density of the water where your vessel floats and W is displacement. The formula will be transformed as below. Ito na. Okay, so yun pa rin siya. Length times breadth cube times density of the liquid inside the tank and divided by 12 times displacement. Displacement na. Bakit? Kasi itong formula pinagsama lang natin dito sa taas. Look here. Diba? Volume times density is displacement. O, kaya given naman yung displacement, hindi naman given yung volume. So we are going to use the displacement. So here, may legend din dyan. The W is the displacement. So ito po gamitin natin formula, which is almost the same, kaso nga lang doon ay iba. But this is easier. Okay, so here, I have an example. Okay, so a ship has an initial displacement of 13,000 tons and a kg of 8.2 meters. A rectangular cargo tank with a length of 40 meters and a breadth of 22 meters is partially filled with 10,000 tons of oil with a relative density of 0.85. If the kg of the oil, so small g siya, ibig sabihin center of gravity of the oil, is 8.5 meters, calculate the effective GM if the km for the final displacement is 9.88. So there are steps to do this. So this is easier, no? Okay, so step 1, take the moments about the keel to calculate the new solid kg. So ang tawag natin sa table na to, this is kg table. Okay, so your initial displacement, 13,000, tapos yung karga mo, your cargo is 10,000. If you add them, that is your final displacement, which is 23,000. And because we are taking the moments, so remember that the formula for moments is weight times distance. Your kg here is actually distance from keel, di ba? Kaya distance din yan. So 13,000 times 8.2, which is 8.2 your kg for the vessel. That is 106,600. And then yung 10,000 naman is multiplied by the kg of the cargo or the tank, liquid inside the tank. So 8.5, that is 85,000. So ito ngayon, you will add them. That is the final moments and final weight. And then, paano natin nakuha yung 8.33? Nandito sa baba yung formula, no? Okay, so final kg or BCG is equal to the total moments divided by the total weights. That is 191,600 divided by 23,000 is 8.33, no? So 8.33 yan. 8. Rounded up ko na yan, ha? 8.33 meters. Okay, so you can also use the Excel, no? Nakita nyo to, this is actually an Excel, no? Kaya lang, pag Excel kasi, dito, I will show you paano gamitin yung Excel. You can make your formula. Yan, Excel na to, di ba? So, i-type mo lang yung mga nandyan, tapos ito. And this one, so ganito lang, di ba? I-multiply mo lang yung 13,000 times 8.2. So, nakita mo yung cell doon equals B2 times C2. Tapos, ganun din gawin mo sa kabila. I-drag mo lang. Tapos, dito naman ay auto-sum. And auto-sum. Tapos, dito lagyan mo ng formula dito, no? Which is moments, total moments, D4 divided by total weights, which is B4. So, automatic na. Automatic na yung iyong Excel. So you can use Excel in your formula. I will accept that. Pero sabi ko nga, you can open your Excel. Pwede mo yun gawin. Ano? For example, I will open mine. Okay. Excel. Okay, kung gusto mo select all ito, dito sa corner, siguro ba marunong kayo nito, ano? Kasi nung kami nag-aaral, wala pa kami Excel eh. Okay. Ang hirap. Okay. Okay na yan. Okay, palakihin ko pa. Yan. Okay, so here, palitin natin para makita yung given. Yan, no? So as you can see here, ilagay natin dito is weight. So kung lalagyan natin ng, okay, so lagyan natin ng borders. All borders. Tapos doon sa taas, lagyan natin ng weight. In tons. Pagliit. Okay, so ilagay natin center lahat. Tapos, siguro nasa 22. Yan. No? And then the next one is kg or k small g. So ilagay mo na rin yan para di ka na masulat na sulat ng meters. And then, doon sa huli naman is moments. Moments in tons meter. Yan. And then dito is your initial displacement. Initial displacement. Yan na lang. Mahaba masyado. And then here is your cargo, which is oil. Ito naman is final. Ngayon, kung para hindi ka magkalituan, pwede mo ilagay dun sa baba yung final kg. Final kg. May mong malito, no? Tapos, okay, here, 13,000. So, this 10,000. Dito, mag-ano ka lang, auto-sum. Di ba? Auto-sum. Enter. Yan na. And then, yung auto-sum mo na to, you can copy this. Control-C and then paste it on the other side para meron na siyang formula kaagad. Okay, tapos yung ilagay mo yung kg which is 8.2 and 8.5. Tapos tandaan mo na yung moments ay equals weight times o yung asterisk times, no? Times kg. Okay, so meron ka 106,000, di ba? Ngayon, para hindi ka na mag-type ulit, just drag it like this. Yan. Ay, kaya pala 1,000 lang nailagay ko dito. Oh. 10,000 pala ito. Okay, so 85,000. Yan, meron na, no? Ngayon, ang problema na lang natin ay yung final kg, no? Okay, so dito ko ilagay para hindi niyo pagkamalang average equals, siyempre ito, 191 divided by 23,000 equals, yan, di ba? Ngayon, palitin mo yung decimal. Palitin mo yung decimal hanggang 2 decimal places. O, yan na. Automatic na siya na mag-round off. Di ba? So you can use this in all the problems that you will encounter, no? Kaya sigurado na tama ang iyong sagot. Naintindihan ba? Naintindihan ba yung aking ginawa? O hindi?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Di ba napakadali? Okay, save ko to. Pero hindi ko bibigay sa inyo. Gawin nyo kayong gumawa ng sarili nyo. Ano? Okay, step number 2 is to calculate the free surface correction. No? Using yung formula natin, which is GG sub B is equal to length times breadth cube times density of the liquid inside the tank and divided by 12 times weight or displacement. No? So the length of your tank is 40 and then the breadth or width of your tank is 22. And then the oil is 0.85 tons per cubic meters. And then divided by 12 times 23,000. Bakit 23,000? Because you are using the final displacement. Siyempre, nagbago na yung displacement mo eh. Nagkarga ka na. No? Okay, so using our calculator again. Using our calculator. Okay, calculate natin. Ano? So, 40 times 22. So, tandaan nyo na pag nag-cube ka is x raised to y, 3. Yan. Times 0.85 equals, and then divided by parenthesis, 12 times 23,000 equals 1.31. 1.31 meters. That is your free surface correction. Ang laki, di ba? That's why we need to study about free surface. Ganyan pala kalaki ang kanyang effect. No? Biruin mo ha. Okay, so let's go to the step 3. Step 3. Step 3 is to calculate the solid GM and then apply the free surface correction to obtain the fluid GM. No? Okay, so ang KM natin as per given is 9.88 meters. And then solid kg as taken or solved in step number 1 is 8.33. So subtract this one because the formula of GM is KM minus kg, di ba? So the result is 1.55 meters. That is your solid GM. Pero mo, laki ng GM mo. So you are very safe. Pero nung i-apply natin yung free surface correction or the GG sub B o kaya GG sub 1, that is 1.31 meters. Kunti na lang naiwan. No? Your fluid GM now is 0.18 meters. Which is okay pa naman, lasot ka pa naman doon sa minimum na 0.15. However, it is very dangerous, no? If I am the chief mate, if I am the master, I would not like to have a GM like this. Kasi hindi natin alam, baka may magkamali, no? O kaya may mabutas, magkaroon ng tubig. Siyempre, it will add up to your free surface. Pagka mayroong nag-leak doon, tapos napuno yung o kaya nakalahati yung tank, then that will add up to your free surface effect. And there is a tendency na mag-negative ka, no? That's why, yun nga, ito nga, okay, ang laki na ng kanyang ginawang GM, to be sure. Pero nung i-apply niya yung free surface correction ay, ang naiwan is only 18 centimeters or 0.18 meters. That's why it is very dangerous. Ano? Okay, so free surface moments. What is the free surface moments? Okay, so this is the moment of inertia or the second moment of area of the free liquid surface inside a rectangular tank, which is may be found by the formula I, or the moment of inertia, is equal to length times breadth cube divided by 12. So that is constant, yung 12, no? Okay, so the free surface moment is found by multiplying the value of inertia by the density of the liquid in the tank. And because this is a moment, so ang kanyang unit is tons meter. No? So ito na yung FSM. So FSM meaning free surface moment is equal to length times breadth cube times the density inside the tank or the liquid inside the tank, and all divided by 12. So yan ang gagamitin nating formula, no? And remember the free surface correction formula is Gg sub B is equal to length times breadth cube times the density of the water inside the tank divided by 12 times displacement. And we can transpose that like this, no? Kasi if you notice, di ba, itong FSM, kung tatanggalin natin itong displacement dito sa formula na to, that is your FSM. Di ba? At dahil nandun sa ilalim displacement, then we can transpose that as Gg sub B is equal to FSM or free surface moments divided by displacement. Yeah. So this is another system for finding the free surface, but this is concentrated on the free surface moments. Okay, so since the final kg is equal to the total moments divided by the total displacement, it shows that the greater the value of the free surface moments, the greater the value of the effective kg, leading to a greater loss of the metacentric height. No? Pagtaas ng iyong free surface moments, tataas din yung kg mo, leading to greater loss of metacentric height. So mababawasan lalo, no, pagtaas niya. Okay, to calculate the effective GM, take into account the effect of free surface and add the free surface moments in the kg table under the moments column. No? So if you remember yung ating kg table, okay, let me change the color to white. Napindot ko. Ayaw pa mag-automatic pa naman pag na ganun. Okay, so if this is your table, ang hirap mag-drawing. Nag-improve yung aking drawing, ha. Okay, so dito, ilagay mo dito yung initial displacement, di ba? Tapos dito is your cargo. So, ganun din yun. For example, yung example natin kanina, 13,000. Tapos 10,000. Tapos 8.2. So, this is your, nakalimutan ko lagyan dito sa taas ng weight. Tapos kg, ano? Tapos 8.5. Tapos dito yung moment. Ngayon, magdadagdag tayo dito. Free surface moments. Which is, siyempre wala dito, wala dyan. Dito lalagyan natin ng value. Tapos isasama natin sa addition, sa sum, no? Or the total moment. And then sabi nga niya, total moments divided by the displacement. So ito yung displacement mo, no? Which is 23. So yan ay final. Okay, and then dito naman magiging final, hiniwalay ko na kg. So dito yung value of kg. Okay, so ano ba yung kg na to? Is this solid or fluid? Anyone? Ano yung value ng kg? Is it solid or fluid? Solid or fluid?
Solid, sir.
Solid? Okay, kasi yung unang ginawa natin, that is solid, di ba? However, here, because you already added the free surface moment or free surface moments, it means that this is already affected by the free surface. So, ibig sabihin, this is already your fluid. Fluid kg. Intindihan? Okay, so I will give you an example para mas maintindihan nyo, ano? Okay, so this is example number 2, but the same problem. As you can see, the same initial displacement, the same kg, the same length of tank and width of the tank, the same cargo, and the same the same km. No, ito yung km mo, no? Okay, so the solution, here is the step 1. Calculate the free surface moments using the formula, no? Katulad yan, that is the formula natin, ano? So, yan na, 40. If you remember ito, nandito pala sa taas. 40 times 22 cube times 0.85 divided by 12, no? So that will be your FSM or your free surface moments. Okay, so i-divide natin, multiply natin. 40 times 22 cube times 0.85 equals divided by, kahit pala hindi ako mag-equals yun, divided by 12. Okay, so nakita nyo, no? 30,169.33. So, 2 digits is enough, no? And then step 2. Step 2 is taking the moments about the kill and adding the FSM or the free surface moments in the moments column to find the fluid kg. Okay, so tama yung moments ko dyan, ha? Moments apostrophe. Hindi siya moment apostrophe S. Okay, so here it is the same as the kg table. Okay, so 13,000 and then 10,000. Of course, the FSM wala. Because the FSM, kung ano man ang value ng weight nito is already inside the cargo oil. Kasi liquid yun, di ba? Liquid yun. Nandito na yan sa cargo oil, kaya wala na yan dyan. So that is the 23,000 pa rin, hindi magbabago. Ano? And then, of course, that will be multiplied. Again, moment is equal weight times distance. Ayun pa rin ang sagot. Ano? And then, what we got in step number 1, that is the free surface moments, lagay natin dito. And then, we add all of the 3. And then we get this, we obtain this 221,769.33. And then divide it by your final weight or your total weight, which is 23,000, will yield 9.64 meters of fluid kg na. No? So ito na yung fluid kg mo. Okay, the step 3, calculate the fluid GM by applying the fluid kg to the km. Okay, so if you remember, ang km natin is 9.88. minus the fluid kg, as you can see. Okay, 8 minus 4 is 4, 8 minus 6 is 2. So nakita nyo, 0.24 meters ang ating fluid GM. Yun nga lang, hindi mo makita yung solid GM, no? Hindi, may solid kg tayo. Kaya okay lang, makikita pa rin yan. Okay, let's go to the kg. Okay, so that is how, no? Direkta na yun, no? But I believe the formula in example number 1 is safer. Bakit? Because the result is smaller. Kasi nga, hindi perfect ang ating pag-compute. So, ano mas gusto mo? Yung bigger or smaller? Siyempre, yung smaller. Dahil, paano kung may konting kamali? At least, nandun ka na sa mas small, no? Samantalang kung mas malaki yung iyong nakuha, it is more dangerous, no? Although, ang gusto natin malaki para sure. Iba yon, ibang situation yon. It means you need to adjust your cargo to obtain a larger GM para kung ano man yung effect ng free surface, safe ka. Okay, so hanggang dyan lang naman ang aking lesson for today. So I will end this meeting. Stop sharing. So if you have any question, then doon na lang sa natin sa group chat. Okay, gentlemen and ladies, thank you for listening. I will end this meeting and see you again next week.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Okay, end ko na to. I will end this meeting.